Bit washy in that flat bend. Oh yeah. Bit firmer on the lips. Over the roots. Good morning, welcome back to the channel, and welcome to a new video, I suppose, setup. And today we're going to look at bike setup. So it's going to be a bit clunky. I generally do. Okay, just a quick heads up to say that this is the short version basically. If you want a more detailed version, then I'll put a link in the description down below. That's a full 47 minutes, just to warn you, but it goes into all the 12 runs, full detail. Bit more of analysis of how the different settings felt, the timings and the difference. And I was surprised on such a short track, your 40 plus second track, how much time can be saved, made up, or go faster with the right settings. So, you know, do you ride your bike the right settings? Could you make it a better ride, etc. Anyway, keep watching if you want the short version. Click on the link down below for the full version. Thanks again for watching. Let's get back into it. This on my own, so to try and film it while we're doing it, we'll see how we get on. But what we're going to do is, I've currently got my settings as they are there written down, and I'm currently running 85 70, 85 positive, 70 in the negative chamber, which is giving me about 28% sag. The rebound is about 1.5 rotations from fully open, and the rear shock is at about 170 psi, giving me 25% sag, and the rebound is sort of six clicks from fully open, and I've got 25 psi in either tyre, front and back. So that's my kind of setup as it is, but I'm going to go back to basics. We're going to go back to what the factory setting should be. This is a dual air fork, which just does an extra difficulty, if you like, or complication to setting up. Was a solo air, you just set your sag, off you go. With this you can set your sag, but you can also increase, decrease the negative spring rate to give you more or less sag, firmer, plusher feel, etc. So that said, let's put it to stock settings, which on my weight, and according to, if that focuses on there, on the back of the leg, I'm about 12 and a quarter stone, which is what, 74, 75 kilos. So that should be 105 psi in the positive and the negative chamber. So let's see what that gives me with regards to sag. Okay, so let's get on with setting up. The RockShox suggests you take your sag when you're sitting, but I always do it when I'm in the attack position with the weight over the bars. So that's our sag with 105. That's coming out at about 35 mil, as you can see that. On the top of the dust seal to the bottom of that O-ring, it's just about 35 mil. I'm running, so this is 140 travel, so 10% would be 14 mil, 20% 28 mil, so at 35 that's about 25% sag. So that's a good base rate for my weight. We can now take that to the trail and decide if we want a little bit more sag to make it a bit more supple, we want it firmer and add a bit more sag. So then we either add PSI to both chambers, or a bit more, a bit less to the negative. So let's take that to the trail. Same on the rear, we've got that set up at 25% already, so it should be balanced front and back. Let's go to the trail and see how that feels. Okay, see you at the top. At the top of the trail, I forgot to mention I did reattach the valve caps on the positive and the negative chamber. They're all back in order. I'm back on my favourite little short run. The conditions are great, nice and dry.
so I'm going to worry about that. There's a few drops, a couple of little jumps, rollers, roots, so it gives you a good indication of what the ground's doing. We'll try and get a time off this first lip, and I'll say when before I stop at the bottom. We'll just do a few runs on this, and we'll try and time it if I can, to see if one area, however I feel, is faster. So let's just get into it. This is the first one on the setup. I've been through once, so we'll start here. Been through once, check the trail's clear. It's been a bit windy, and there's been a few branches down in places. Doesn't feel quite planted. More poppy. Through around there, slightly off camber. A few pedal strokes. And stop it there. Oh, then, right. Okay, back at the top. This time, rebound 4 clicks from fully open. Oh, that felt lovely. That was lush. Probably the best I've done that jump. Nice and smooth, nice bit of pop. Front and back feel nice and, balanced, both wheels together there. Not front or rear, which it has been doing. Early bird, same there. I think that was a nice pen. Holding it, and nicely off that and come back down. Quite nicely balanced front and rear. I think we found my settings. Unbelievable. Wow. And there's still a little bit left for some bigger drops, bigger hits. Fully open. Oh, that felt lovely. That was lush. Probably the best I've done that jump. Nice and smooth, nice bit of pop. Front and back feel nice and, balanced, both wheels together there. Not front or rear, which it has been doing. Early bird, same there. I think that was a nice pen. Holding it, Here we go. Starts a bit twisty. Switch from the back end round. Turn it, get off the brakes. Loose, whoa, front end nearly went. Caught it just in time. In the wrong gear there. Yeah, nice, she's drop here and off the brakes, have a run. Oh, nice. Yeah, that felt really good, really good. Yeah, I think the front, sorry, the front did wash out in that one corner. Might be I need to drop the PSI there 1 or 2 to 23, bit more grip, but other than that, you can see I'm using again most of the travel, nice and fast. You felt nice and planted, and tracked the ground well. No big hits, but plenty to give a bit more, but yeah, it's dry and it's loose today, so hope you enjoyed that. Obviously my settings are for me, my style, my weight, my particular bike. You know, the same Revolution fork may need different pressures to give you that same feel or settings, but it's more the methodology that you can use. So you might just have a solo air fork or a coil where you just set the sag and go, and that's it. You might have the dual air fork where you can set both positive and negative and get the desired effect. But ultimately it's whether you like riding at 20% sag, 25 or 30. Do you like it firmer, a bit poppier maybe with a faster rebound? Do you like it a bit more plush, hugs the ground a bit better, a bit more bed springy, wallowy, but a bit more comfortable on your hands, and the same with the rear. But do you do it? Do you have it written down somewhere so you've always got to go to reset your pressures, especially when you get your fork serviced, your shock serviced, etc. Hope you found it useful. A few of you made a comment that you'd like to see how I do it, what I do. I'm not saying it's right, but it's a way that works for me, and as you can see, I've not done it for a while, and I've had to change my settings to speed up the rebound to match my new riding style, if you like. And again, in wet conditions, you might just slow it down, take the edge off it a bit. But as always, if you like what you see, please give it a thumbs up. Awesome if you share, and superb if you could subscribe to the channel and support. I much appreciate that, and hopefully it's giving you some good content during these difficult times. Remember to ride safely, trails you know well, and keep within your abilities. But as always guys, thanks for joining me today. Happy days, and keep riding those blue sky trails. Okay, till the next one.